Hi guys, welcome to another live with Severina. We're gonna first use our skin therapy with our Glow Drop Illuminator in the color bronze. We're gonna rub that all over our face. Rub it in really well. That's gonna give you a nice moisturizer for the entire day. And if this is how you wanted to go to work, you could just do that alone or just out. Now let's hit the brows. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade and a Morphe brush to hit those brows, and I'm just outlining the bottom first, and we're just gonna work that and do the top. Then we'll fill it in until we get the shape and the darkness that we want. Just work it in there. Like Missy Elliott says, work it. Is your firmament flying? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just gonna keep working those brows. Working the brows. I don't know what else to say. You want that? You want to achieve the perfect look, right? You see? Did my little eyebrow wiggle. I was very happy with those results. Now we're gonna hit the other one. I always change my angle. I don't know why I do that. I think I'm trying to help you guys see what I'm doing. And again, I feel like I'm achieving something right here. That's with the wiggle of the brows. So again, we trace the bottom, we trace the top, and then we fill it in. I like to get the little pointy corner. Sometimes I like to feel like I'm in Australia and I have boomerangs on my face. So just pay no attention. We're gonna fill that in, make it look as naturally unnatural as possible. I'm just kidding, they look natural. I'm gonna work on this. I'm trying to darken it up because the other side seems a little bit darker, but sometimes I struggle with this because my lighting, I feel like one side of my face is more illuminated because the light is bouncing off of the white wall, and the other side is just, you know, out here in the atmosphere with no boost. So those brows look great. So we're gonna move on. And next we are going to highlight. We're gonna hit the corners, the inner corners of our eyes, highlight just underneath. You can either use your beauty blender or your little brush that I'm using. It's just a nice little wide brush. Well, not really wide, I guess round. It's perfectly round. You don't want to put too much because you don't want to look too crazy, but I do it just to lighten up my eyes, especially. I didn't sleep last night, so I just wanted to get it going. We're gonna prime now with our LimeLife primer. It is called First Base Makeup Primer. It is amazing and full of nutrients for your skin. So not only have we hit it with skin therapy, we have now hit it with the coconut illuminating drops, and now we've hit it with the nutrient full primer. Now I am looking down for some reason. Don't really know what. Oh, I was texting. I remember. I had a coworker text me at that moment. That's what I was doing. Sorry, guys. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with my foundation. Yes, and that's in the color Shinto 2. That is our botanical wax-based foundation. It is amazing. You can build it if you want to get a full coverage. It's got 50%. I don't really know what you call it. It's like pigmentation. Like it is the highest pigmentation, the coverage that you're gonna get in any foundation. I'm probably saying that all wrong, but I didn't take any makeup classes yet, but you can build it as much as you want to cover any imperfections. I feel like just with the small layer that I do, it covers really well, but I can still see my freckles and things, which I really like. If you're really trying to cover up some stuff, I would go a little heavier on it, but not too heavy because then you won't get a proper application. So just make sure you are covering your entire face. We're gonna highlight now the bridge of our nose, our forehead, our chin, and the sides of our nose. We just want to make sure that we are bringing light to where, you know, it tends to be bright already. You don't want to put it in weird places. You want to keep it as natural as possible, at least with this look. Sometimes I like to go real drastic, but not with this particular look. I try to keep it professional for work. I'm feeling myself right now. My foundation is all workied out. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. This is the waterproof wax-based concealer. It is pretty amazing. I like to use it for my contour. It definitely gives me good coverage. So we're just going to work that out with our Blenderful. It is absolutely, you want to make sure that Blenderful is always damp when you're using it, except for when I use my powder. I like to use a dry Blenderful, and I use the mini. So yeah, so that's all blended out now, and I'm going to go in with my powdered bronzer, and we're gonna put that on. Wait, nope, I skipped a step. Actually, we're gonna go in with this really ratchet brush that had black all over it and ruin my nose, and now we fix it. So really what we're gonna do is find the appropriate brush, and we're gonna contour that nose out first, and then we'll be moving on to the bronzer. Look at that nose. We just made it 2 sizes smaller. We're gonna shrink it like the Grinch's heart. All right, now we're gonna go in with the amazing bronzer, and we're gonna set that contour in place by patting that bronzer right over it. When you're using a cream or a liquid foundation, you always wanna seal it with a powder. So even if you used a powder foundation, or translucent powder or whatever, it's good to set it. But most people use powder contour or bronzer, so it's good to set your contour with either one of those versus piling up a bunch of powder in one place. So we've put it there. We have blended it all out. Now we're gonna use our blush, and we're gonna throw that blush on there. We're gonna build it up because I wanna look like I have some life, even though I didn't get any sleep last night. Definitely want to bring that life in there, and I'm just blending everything out. I don't want any harsh lines. I want it to look all flawless and perfectly blended. So we're just gonna blend. All right, so what's she gonna do next? She's going to take some of her crushed up, her children broke that blush right there. We're going to take that and we're going to use that as a highlight. I love absolutely using that. Some products blend very well together. That's the risk you have when you go into the store and you buy multiple products. Sometimes they don't blend out well. Sometimes eyeshadows don't blend out well. Now we're going to use that same bronzer, and we're going to put it on our eye instead of building an eyeshadow look. I was really working hard to do an all LimeLife look this morning. So we just used all that same bronzer on the eye, and then I'm going to go over it with the blush and just give myself some life so that I don't look so sad. Now we're going to set everywhere that we didn't put bronzer. So as you can see, that's beneath my cheeks. That's going to be underneath my eyes, my forehead, my nose, around my mouth, and the creases around my nose. You always want to make sure you set those down the bridge of your nose, and the forehead. Definitely set that in place. You want to make sure your makeup doesn't go anywhere, and it's always a good idea to set your eyebrows, but I did not because the Anastasia is waterproof, so I don't bother setting them because they're not going to go anywhere. All right, now we are going to put a little more bronzer on and just make sure we've got a nice blend, we've got good coverage. Just gonna work it. Now we are gonna go in and we're gonna take that translucent powder. Now we're gonna blend out all of the harshness in our face. It gives you like a Photoshop finish without a filter. That's my favorite thing about this makeup, is that I never feel like I'm wearing a filter. I mean, that I need to wear a filter. I mean, I look like I'm wearing a filter, but I don't have to. Now we're gonna take our Perfect eyeliner from LimeLife by Alcone, and we're gonna line those eyes. We're not really doing a wing, we're just giving us a dark, bold eye, because we're not doing a whole lot of eyeshadow. It's just nice to add that little extra pop. And you see what a difference that made? Yeah. And I don't even have to worry, like sometimes you have to worry with those eyeliners for it to dry first. You don't even have to worry about that with ours. And then I'm going in with our smudge proof black eyeliner, smudge proof, waterproof. It is amazing. I kind of messed up on my eye right there. Let me fix that real quick. And then I think we're gonna go in with our mascara, and that is our beautiful Perfect Mascara from LimeLife by Alcone as well. And you see, like, it already gives me a little boost on the lashes. I already don't have really intense lashes, but I do like the fact that it goes on there, and it looks very natural. And then it doesn't rip my eyelashes out. Then we're gonna go in with our lip liner. This is our Enduring Lip Liner. They really are as well smudge proof. So once you set them in place, and they stay for the rest of the day. Then I'm gonna go in with another one, and we're gonna fill in the center to kind of give us that ombre look. And then I'm gonna go over it with a lip gloss as well to kind of give me that little shine. But if you're wanting something that's gonna last all day, I would recommend just leaving it like that without the lip gloss. For me, lip gloss tends to take my color away quicker. So I was looking originally for my, I believe it's my Danessa Merrick, my LimeLife lipstick, but I couldn't find it. I still haven't found it. I don't know what happened to it. So we're just going to go with the lip gloss, and again, the lip gloss tends to make the lips wear off a little quicker than the lipstick would. Had I put on the lipstick, it would have lasted all day. Now we're going to finish off the look with a setting spray and call it a day. That's it.